Hey HMS, I'm Alexa Garcia.
And I'm Felix, and this is Prime Time at Power Time.
From the HMS News World Headquarters in Herndon, Virginia, this is Prime Time at Power Time, produced in HD, here at Herndon Middle School.
Time, onepowertime@gmail.com, or you can tweet us on our Twitter. Well, that's it for this week's Broadway Trivia. Back to you, anchors.
Remember to email us with the answer to receive a free treat from Mr. Pafumi.
Have you heard about the 8th grade dance yet? Here's a special segment with Luca and Sarah to tell us about it.
Hi, I'm Luca.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and today we're here to talk about the 8th grade spring dance.
The theme is Masquerade.
And this dance will be held Thursday, June 13th from 6:30 to 9 p.m.
Admission is $6.
And for the guys, wear a nice shirt and khaki pants.
And the girls wear a pretty dress.
Hope to see you there.
That sounds great.
Let's now go to Jack Norcross, who will tell us about the success of the 5K we had this weekend.
Thanks, Alexa. Like you said, the 5K occurred last Saturday, which was May 11th. Students, faculty, staff, and community members ran the 3.1-mile race. Lots happened to benefit the Josh Anderson Foundation, which works to educate teens on mental health and to prevent teenage suicide. In case you missed the event, here are some pictures of the day taken by our assistant principal, Miss Niles.
But I've been missing in my life what I've been dreaming of. You be that girl, you be that girl, you be
everything you want, so let me get up there. I'm the baddest baby in the atmosphere. Tell me what you want so we can do just what you like.
You make me feel that.
Photos, Miss Niles. If you would like to donate anything or to find out more about the Josh Anderson Foundation or Josh Anderson himself, you can head over to joshafoundation.org. Well, that looks like this is all for the 5K recap. Back to you, anchors.
Do you want to know what movies are coming soon?
I do. Here's Raleigh with a new segment about upcoming movies.
HMS Raleigh here with news on upcoming movies. And we have quite a few classics that are in production or in theaters right now. We have Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, and The Great Gatsby. Also being made are Iron Man 3 and Gravity, which looks to be a very good science fiction movie. Fun fact, the streets of Washington, D.C. were closed down due to filming of Captain America's second movie. That's all the movies for now. Back to you, anchors.
And now we have Emily Yen with Trending Topics.
Good afternoon, my name is Emily Yen and I'm the president of the SCA. Today here I have Miss Plena and we are going to be on the topic of trending topics. And so as the school year is closing, we just want to touch up and go over how our school year has been. So Miss Plena.
Thank you. Thanks for the introduction. I have a cold, so some of you might know how it feels in the springtime when all the pollen's in the air and it's a little harder to talk. So thank you for the opportunity to do this final trending topics for the school year. And congratulations to all of you students who have gone through a successful year this year at Herndon Middle School. Many of you are going to the high school, getting ready for that. We've had a really wonderful year, a lot of really great highlights. Some of my favorites have been right down here in the arts wing with our band, chorus, some great performances, of course, from drama. And we had some really good community service activities this year. Just last weekend, we had the 5K, which was a fundraiser for the Josh Anderson Foundation and the Mental Health Awareness. And actually, I took a medal in that race. I took third place for my age group. So that was a lot of fun. We also are going to be doing a big spring cleanup coming this weekend. So I'm proud of the service that our students have performed, and I'm also proud of all the effort that they're putting into the performances and their studies.
Most definitely. And this upcoming weeks, we are having the SOLs. Do you have any tips or advice that you have for our students?
Well, we usually hear when taking a big test, it's important to get rest and nourishment, and that is, of course, just because your brain needs to have rest and nourishment. So get a good night's sleep, don't be on your computers or your phones late at night, get up and eat breakfast. I think another important part of the SOLs this year is they're very much about what we call critical thinking and higher level thinking. So the SOLs are untimed. And we're seeing that the questions are really much better to get you thinking and to get you really reasoning and wondering whether or not the answer you're thinking about selecting really is the right answer. Really think about what those questions are asking you. Take your time. The tests are untimed. So that's my advice this year for the SOLs, is to just take your time.
And as we're closing in on the school year, it's the last month, do you have any special activities or anything coming up that you would like to touch up on?
Well, we have the 8th grade dance coming up, which I think is always very exciting. And the thing I love about Herndon Middle School is that a lot of students get excited, all different students who are interested in different things, but a lot of our students love the 8th grade dance. So I think it's great that we get good participation in that. We start out the year with the HMS Fest, which everybody loves, and then we end with something special for our 8th graders. It's sponsored by the PTA, so they really help out a lot. And the administration lays out some rules about, behavior and dress. It's still a school activity, but we get a lot of support from our PTA, and it should be a lot of fun. We also have our awards assembly coming up, and that's going to be around the end of the school year, I think the 17th perhaps. And of course, we have all these wonderful things our teachers are doing in classrooms after SOLs, lots of different activities and projects. So it's a fun time at Herndon.
Thank you so much for everything that you've done for HMS. And now we're going to go back to the anchors.
HMS's favorite segment is Student Spotlight.
So let's go to Jordan and Jordan for our questions of the week.
Hey guys, I'm Jordan.
No, I'm Jordan.
No, I'm Jordan. Okay.
No, I'm Jordan.
This is Jordan.
And this is Jordan.
And this is Student Spotlight. And this week's question is,
if you were trapped on a deserted island and you could bring one thing, what would it be?
Food.
A survival guide.
A whole bucket of chicken.
I would love to have my face. I would bring season 4 of South Park.
Paul McCartney. I would bring a paperclip.
If I was on a stranded island, I would bring Logan.
Come back soon for our 25-minute special.
Thanks for joining us on
Prime Time at Power Time.
See you soon.
Join us in 3 weeks for our 25-minute season finale of Prime Time at Power Time.